Winnie. Hi, San Miguel Canine Perspective. Today we have Winnie, the Daycare and Train. So in this video we're going to be going over long leash, like the long leash phase for Winnie. So the first command we'll cover is the heel. When we're doing long leash phases, or the long leash phase with the heel command, we put the long leash behind us on our right hand. So usually, when we're training, it's like kind of like this. You give your slack there, and they see the J and everything. So we're changing it up by putting it behind us. So as we're walking, all this excess will be behind us, dragging, and the leash will be in my right hand. So then Winnie, on the peripherals, doesn't see a leash, so she's under the impression that there is no leash. So that you might see certain things like maybe she might just not take it as serious, or she might lag, or just be confused because there's like, oh, there's no leash. This looks different from what we practice. I'm confused. So then this gives us the opportunity to work through that confusion. A few things you might see, like I said before, she might just not know what to do, and it looks different because dogs think through images. So this image looks different. What else? So we'll go over the heel first. The reason why we do the thumb lock, like we do thumb lock for recall too. So we're gonna do thumb lock for this. I have my e-collar in my right hand, leash in the right hand, nothing in my left hand. It's just so if Winnie does decide to book it, I have this lock, so she won't. I won't get rope burn. I won't grab the leash as she's running because that's gonna be rope burn. And then we're also in an enclosed area, so it wouldn't be a big deal. But we have just practicing for the real world. So I'm gonna cue the word heel, start walking, and we'll go along. Most important thing is keeping my movement. If Winnie for some reason gets tangled and it's not that bad, I keep moving and keep the pressure on. So to let her know, like, even though you're tangled up, you need to come, you need to catch up with me. If it's pretty bad, I'll pause, and obviously, safety first. So heel, tap, and then I just, I can do a little warm up here. Just walk back and forth, tap for her to catch up, tap, tap, good. Good. Tap. Good. Good girl. Slow down to a stop. Good girl. And then now I can do certain turns just to make the heel sharper. So I can just do a random right turn, tap, good, and maybe a left turn, and right turn again, or a pivot. That was pivot. So here, tap, good. Slow down to a stop. Good girl. Tap, 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 good, tap, do a right turn, and here I'll do a left turn. Slow to a stop. Good. Tap. A right turn. And then I can slow down to a stop. Good girl. Two more. Right. Left, right. Good. Speed up, slow down, do a right turn. So here, tap. Tap, tap, tap. Our right turn. Slow down to a stop. So here, tap, 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 tap. Tap, tap, tap. Tap, 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 tap. Almost give pressure and pull the tap, tap, tap. Good, good girl. So now we know what we need to work on. Let me see. So here, tap, 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 tap. Slow down to a stop. Good girl. I'll accept this for now. She's a little two steps, or just a step behind me. Tap, tap, tap. Good. Tap, tap, tap. Good. Tap. So here, tap, 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 tap. No tapping there, so tap again. Tap, 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 tap. Slow down to stops. So right here, tap, 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 tap. The left turn. Slow down to a stop. Tap, 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 tap. So when there's confusion, to help her out, you can give her your left side. Shh. Good. Slow down to a stop. Give a tap, 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 tap. Tap, 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 tap. Good. Tap, tap, tap. So she's locked in on the dogs. Slow down to a stop. So this, I can use the leash and a tapping. Tap, tap, tap. Good. Tap. So every time we go this way, she sits. Tap. Almost. Good. Tap, tap. Tap, tap, tap. Good. tap, 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 shh, tap, 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 to close her in, tap, better. So tap, tap, good. Okay. Tap, tap, good. 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 Slow down to a stop. So here, I can do two things. I could have kept walking, because right now I know the camera. Okay, so she's in front of me. So what I'm going to do here is just tap and turn, because technically she passed me. Slow down to a stop. Tap. 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 Good. Tap. Good girl. Tap. 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 Good. Good. Slow down to stop. Good. So it's getting better. Tap. Tap. Start here again. Tap. Tap. Good. Tap. Tap. Good. Good. If I take one step, tap, tap, tap. Tap, 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 tap. Good. Good. Tap. 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 Okay, slow down to a stop. Good girl. Tap. 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 Good. Good girl, yeah. So I'll pause here, give her a break. So a few things. She was doing good at first, then I put her a little under more pressure, changing speeds, doing random things. And she kind of got a little panicky. So then when we stopped, she didn't know, she was confused, so she kept going pivoting, or then she would pivot and then circle around me. So, because she's technically lagging, so what you can do is tap and then keep moving forward. The other thing you can do is use the leash like I did. So if she was here, I grab the leash, give her a little pressure, and then pair it with a tap, and keep guiding her here and keep tapping until she gets here, pressure's off. And then one moment, she decided to book it. Could have been just too much pressure, too much confusion. So she's like, I don't know what to do. I'm just gonna, book it. So she booked it. I didn't recall. I just kept tapping. She felt throughout the whole time until she was back at my left side. So she went to the playpen, and then I thought she was gonna go this way, so I was gonna turn I was gonna keep going this way, but then she went that way, so I was just keeping my left side to her and keep tapping. I didn't even need the leash. She saw me, and me giving her my left side. So that's when she just kind of just like flushed back in with me. What else? Shh. So we'll give her a break with that. Dude, Jesus Christ. little puppy barking. Rue was like on her. Yeah, that's funny. So we'll give her a break with that. So that's the heel. We'll keep working on the heel. This is the first time long leash. So far it was all good. All the things that happened were expected. So heel, and now we can do, since she's in the sitting position right now, she's falling asleep. I'm gonna go ahead and do what stay command will look like with long leash, extending extending the space between that so that your stay can be from a distance. I'll take a picture real quick, hold on. Okay, so stay command, stay, pivot out with the right foot, good. So we'll see if she breaks it, and then I'll explain how to correct it. If she doesn't break it, because her parents are doing a good job training her, then I'll explain how to fix it if she does break it. Winnie, you're so good. So here, tap, 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 tap. Good. Good. And I put it back out. Good job. I know where she is because her paw prints are right there. Give her some praise. And then when she broke it, I did not repeat the command. I just used pressure to bring her back. And then once I brought her back, pressure was off. And being aware of, so right now there's no tension on the leash to her collar. Being aware that if you do give tension, she might think that she's being released from the stay command. Good girl, break. Good girl. So I'll bring her back. Come here, Winnie. Shh. Come here. Okay. Let me untangle this real quick. So she's not in the stay command, so she broke it, I wouldn't correct her. So I put myself in position. Good girl. Left hand stay, pivot out with the right foot, and then back up. I'm behind the camera. So one way I can test, or maybe one way what I can do that might break her stay is I'm gonna go on her right side and then walk, because she might think it's heel. Good. Good girl. So I'm glad she broke it once just so I can show how to correct it. Break. Break. Yeah, that's a good girl. We'll do one more. Come here. Good. Stay. Good. No tapping there. She corrected herself. Good. So she breaks it, keeping the pressure on, returning her to the spot that she was at. Pressure off. No repeating the command. Just go ahead and back up again and then correct as needed. So if I put her here after that mistake and then she kept wanting to get to me, what you can do is take a step back, grab like this length. So if she breaks it, break. If she keeps coming to you, what you can do is bring her here, keep tapping, tapping, tapping for the sit. I'll tap for the sit right here. And then do a little walk around here, like how we created the stay with the foundation. And then slowly, like starting to keep your distance away, just to clarify for her, like, yeah, you need to stay this distance away. And then slowly distancing yourself. So we'll go right to place. When I put this placemat down, she might go for it. No, good. So with the long leash and place, if you wanted to start increasing your distance with that, so for the send-off, it'd be the same thing as the short leash. Obviously, the short leash, you can't really get that far. So like if to like make her do it if she doesn't do it. So with the long leash, good girl, you can, because you have the leash. So like you can stand 30 feet, say place, or like say 20 feet. She has 10 feet to miss it, but you still have the leash after that 10 feet she's missed, versus the short leash, you don't. So I'm gonna go ahead and just issue the place. Winnie, place. Good girl. And then same thing with the duration part of it as a stay. Keep the pressure on if she hops off, and then pressure off until she returns to the place command. So we have 30 feet of leash. She's in a stationary. Some owners like to do recall because, the dog's somewhere, they want to call their dog. We don't recommend that, recalling your dog off stationary commands, just because it's, unless you're willing to fix this, it's going to create a problem. So let's say I've been doing that. I tell her place, I'm walking away, and then I turn, and then she just comes to me because she knows this routine right here. She's like, oh, when the handler puts me in place, walks away, turns to me, he's going to call me, so I'm just going to come before they call me. You can do that. You're just going to have to fix it. So it'd be the same thing. So if I come here and she breaks it, tap, 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 tap. Try to bring her here. If she's struggling, grab the leash and guide her there. Just so to separate the two, recall and place. Come only when called, not when you think you're going to be called. Right. Well, Winnie, almost called you Walter. So I petted her. Sometimes dogs break it. A stationary command when they're being pet. Break. Good girl. Good. Place. Good girl. Break. Place. Winnie, place. So here, give it tap, 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 tap. Good. So I'll show that again real quick. Break. Move it closer. So if I'm here, let's see if she'll do it again. Winnie, place. Good. So right there before this one, she was going to it, but then stopped. She was right here, she stopped. So what I did, I moved in and kind of moved pressure forward on her right side and gave her a tap, and then she kind of went for it. Let's see if she'd do it again. Come on, break. Good girl, Winnie. Winnie. Good. Place. Break. Place. Tap. Tap. Good. Good girl. So that's the place command. So heel, stay, place. We'll do the down command now. Break. Break. It's on her butt. On your butt. See if I can get the... Ooh. Okay, put her in the sitting position. Down. Good. Tap. Tap. Good. And the same thing. I'm stuck in her arm. Okay. Good girl, Winnie. So now I can mix it up a bit. So heel. Tap. Good. Do a little pivot here. I'll put her in a down right here. Tap. Down. Good girl. No tapping there. She's not down all the... Okay, there she goes. And then right foot first. Good job. Heel. The command that's left is recall, but it's already using the long leash with that tap, 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 tap. Good. So right there, she kind of just stopped. Pressure on. She was going to my right side, so I kept giving her my left side to help her. Tap. Walking slow. Tap, turn. Tap. Good. Slow down to a stop. Good girl. Down. I didn't tap, no tapping, so tap. Good girl. Leash is under her. I'm pulling it under her. And she's still not breaking it, which is good. So I'm gonna go ahead and give her praise, see if that will cause her to break it. Good girl, Winnie. Good girl, Winnie. Good. And then pop her back in a heel. Heel. So tap here. She passed me. Good girl. Down. Good. Right foot out. Good job. So heel, stay, place. Recall has already, recall's already a long leash command or a long leash like phase. And then, yeah. So the main thing is keeping your movement, keeping the pressure on until the dog or Winnie, not the dog, until Winnie goes back into the position for these longer duration work right here. She's falling asleep. Wake up, Winnie. Heel. Good. So here I'm just gonna give a tap, see what she does. Tap, 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 tap. Almost. Tap. Better. Good girl. Tap. Good. Good girl, Winnie. So we'll cap it here. Break. We will cap it there. The long leash. So far everything is good for the long leash for the first time for Winnie. Going to like a park and doing all that, like the routine, like what I was doing, like heel, stop, down, walk away, come back, heel. Or maybe you want to do the sit command or stay. Just any open space. This is pretty fun to do with Winnie. So yeah, that's it. Her first long leash phase. First day of the long